Ujima, collective work and responsibility, y'all. Are y'all ready? Yeah. So you guys are in for a beautiful treat tonight. Let's start with a little introduction. I mean, hey everyone, I'm Sister Kanaya, and I'm a part of the Youth Task Force of the HW Islam.
And I'm Brother Ricky. I was invited to participate as a co-host.
And that was our little introduction. So now we always have to start off in prayer. So I'm going to bring up Brother Stephen Muhammad to open us up in prayer.
All right, it's tradition that we all begin all our meetings in prayer. Could we please stand for prayer? Assume a position you're most comfortable with. We take the stance of putting our hands out from it as if receiving a gift, but choose whichever position you're most comfortable with. Oh Allah, we seek thy refuge from anxiety and grief, and we seek thy refuge from laziness and lack of strength. We seek thy refuge from cowardice and negligence. We seek thy refuge from being overpowered by debt and the oppression of men. Oh Allah, suffice us what is lawful, keep us away from that which is prohibited, and with thy grace keep us free from want of all that is beside thee. Amen.
Amen.
You may be seated.
Thank you, sir.
All right, and then we're going to follow up with that, and we're going to pull libations. So we want to get position ourselves for the libations.
Yeah.
So what I want to do is a little bit different. I'm going to ask that we, for those that don't know, let me talk a little bit about libations first. So what do we mean by pouring libations? Pouring libations is in remembrance of our ancestors. That means someone who died that you remember, someone with a godly spirit, right? Someone that you remember what they smell like, what they talk like. You know, I'm always reminded of my mother or my father, my grandmother when they say something. And oftentimes you always want to go with the ancestors. These are people that we know. So we're going to say their name. When you say your name, you say Ashe, which means you're breathing, right? What I'm going to ask you all to do that's different today is I'm going to ask you all to stand up. If you can stand up, then come closer. Hey, come closer. Come up close. Come close. Where's the water?
You need water.
I need water. For the libation. I have a bottle of water anyway. No, I need everybody else. Come on. Come close. Come close. You know, normally we sit in our seats, but I want to bring us closer. But we won't even need the microphone. And you're going to simply say the names of your ancestors you're going to remember, right? You got one? All right. Okay. You can't come close. Come close. Come close. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice. All right. And I'll start it off. I'll pull libations for my grandmother, Fannie Pat Davis, Ashe.
Ashe.
I pull libations for my granddaddy, Odell Davis, Ashe.
Ashe.
I pull libations for my mama, Winnie, Ashe.
Ashe.
I pull libations for my brother, Flip, Ashe. I pull libations for my brother, Mac, Ashe.
I pull libations from my mother.
Say your name.
Oh, Pam.
Pam, Ashe.
Ashe.
Pull libations from my grandmother, Gladys, and Charlie Mayhouse.
Ashe.
Ashe.
My father, Carlton State.
Ashe.
Ashe.
Ashe. Say it loud. We want to hear it because when we don't call their names, that means they died twice. So say it again.
Come on.
My papa, Pinocchio.
There you go. Ashe.
My mother, Olivia.
Ashe.
My mother, Beverly Davis.
Ashe.
My mother, Jackie Davis.
Ashe. Yeah, okay.
My age,
Ashe.
My grandparents, W.H. and Melinda Haney.
Ashe. How we feeling?
My grandparents, Luther and Mabel Taylor.
Ashe.
My grandparents, Curly and Bruce Park.
Ashe. Ashe.
My son, Raquel.
Ashe.
My mother, Nathan.
Ashe. Ashe.
My daughter, Lisa.
Ashe.
my great-grandmother. My great-grandmother.
Ashe.
Ashe. My mother, Fanita.
Ashe. My cousin David.
Ashe.
My cousin Jenkins.
Ashe.
My cousin Craig.
Ashe.
My cousin Fluke.
Ashe.
Grandmother, Cheryl.
Ashe.
My grandparents, Ruth and James Davis.
Ashe.
My grandmother Ruth.
Ashe.
My sister-in-law Rita.
Ashe.
My grandmother Mary, my brother Michael.
Ashe.
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 My grandparents, they were in Poland.
Ashe. Ashe. Ashe.
My grandparents lived in East
Ashe. My mentor, Abdul Khalid Muhammad.
Ashe.
My Uncle Joe.
Ashe. Malcolm X.
Ashe.
Minister Abel.
Ashe.
Winnie Mandela.
Ashe.
Nelson Mandela.
Ashe.
Mickey G. and Mike.
Ashe.
Noble Drew Ali.
Noble Drew Ali.
Ashe. Marcus Wilson.
Jackie Gray. Ashe.
John Muhammad.
Wait.
Marcus Wilson.
Ashe.
John Muhammad.
Ashe.
That turn.
Ashe. Queen Hatchet.
Ashe.
Queen Nzinga.
Ashe. Now we got it.
Look at you, Washington.
Ashe. Gary Tubman. Ashe. Ashe.
Medgar Evers.
Ashe. What's Elijah Muhammad?
Ashe.
Muhammad Ali.
Ashe. Michael Jackson.
Ashe. Prince.
Ashe.
Luther Vandross.
Ashe. Ashe. I heard from
Grandmother Effie.
Come on.
Ashe.
Frankie
James
Beverly.
Brown.
Ashe.
Isaac Hayes.
Ashe. And we also pull libations of those whose names we have not said, whose spirits we have not forgotten. Ashe.
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 Ashe. Oh. Let's have a moment of silence. Thank you all. And we're going to add some this water into the ground. Even Brother Ron. It's got to be going into the ground, not just going on it into the ground. Got me?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's keep this thing going. And I think right now we're going to get
That's
ready
my
to
So,
That was powerful. Beautiful. I want to thank you all for doing that. Normally when we come, we always say names of our ancestors, names of Muhammad, people like that. But what about the ones that's close, that you know personally? And I think it's powerful when we come in and do that. Did y'all feel that? I felt that. All right, thank you.
and so we're gonna do a little call and response too. So we say Habari Gani, which means to read it, and then when I say Habari Gani, you'll say Ujima, okay? Because that's what we're dealing with tonight. So Habari Gani.
Ujima. Let's try it again.
Let's like that up a little bit. Habari Gani.
Ujima.
All right, which means collective work and responsibility. And now we're gonna do one of the good traditions that we do with Kwanzaa. It's called the light of the candle.
We gonna have a
So,
light.
yes.
Oh, we
Right here. Yes, sir.
All right. All right. And what we'll do is we light the first candle, which is the black candle. It's a unity candle. So on the first day we dealt with Umoja, unity. And so I will light that one for you. Is this adult driven? I mean, like
The instructions on the menu.
right.
Spirit.
Help me. Yes, I'll have better black with me. Come here. She can't do it. All right. Come here. Help me out. She'll be lighting the first candle, which is Umoja. And then the day after that, we were Kuchakalia. And Kuchakalia means self-determination. And today will be Ujima, which is
Collective work and responsibility.
all right. So you always go the light one in the front, in the middle. Then you go red, green, red, green. Got it? All right. Thank you.
All right. So now let's get into these performances. So the first people that's supposed to be up is myself and Sister Lara doing the poem.
All
This poem is called The Drumbeat of Unity.
Assalamu alaikum. So when we were coming up with this poem, we were thinking about collective work and responsibility. We were thinking about brotherhood and sisterhood. And we were thinking about how can we unite and come together. So keep that in mind as we go into it. That is pretty much the subject. Tell them step forward, step forward, step forward, step. The generation curses, wrapping chains around our necks. Building up communities, breaking the insanity this world creates in us and bringing life back to reality. Lift hands, lift hearts, together we move. Brick by brick, forge our swords and our schools. Freedom to the mind, it's time to wake up the masses. We're unstoppable, formidable as a collective. Fishermen, gardeners, bricklayers, farmers, mathematicians, scientists, innovators, carvers. Stand tall, stand proud. Our heritage reflects we are the architects and can paint the future we want next. Step forward, look at the time. One falls, we all fall. No one left behind.
Go on, girl.
Step forward, don't turn away. The future is waiting. We can claim it today.
Wow.
We rise like the dawn, unstoppable, free. Our community bound together with responsibility.
Okay. Pass the torch, sis. I got it from here. Carrying the weight with no room for fear. The path ain't smooth, but I'm built to last. Breaking chains and curses tied to our past. Every word I speak, every move I make is for those before me and the ones I create. We planting seeds now. They ain't gonna grow in time. Roots so deep, they outlast the ground. This fight is ours. We all play a part. Building the vision straight from the heart. Ain't no stopping, no slowing, no turning away. We're moving in unity, paving the way. Feel the fire. It's real. It's alive. Burning with purpose. We don't just strive, we thrive. We build and we take what's ours. Turning pain into power. Reclaiming the hours. So step forward. Step forward. Our work's not through, but the light's in sight, and I see it too. The fight continues, but look how far we come. The torch stays lit. This is only the drum.
Whoa, the drum. All right.
Give it up for them sisters.
Give it up for them
All right, so next we got our sister Soraya Muhammad
Come on.
singing acapella the Black National Anthem. With everyone to sing. Let's go, sis.
Happy Kwanzaa. They are performing a little part of Black National Anthem. Let every voice and sing to heaven and dawn. With the harmony of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the lifting skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Singing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of a new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won.
Just get it along. So next on the program, we we're gonna have our drill presentation.
Uh-oh.
And y'all get ready, buckle your seats. I know they've been practicing. When I walked in, they were still practicing. Are we ready?
No.
Oh, it's not the drill. Oh, it's the drums first. Oh, the drums first?
Yes.
Oh, well,
Get a drum song.
yeah, the drums first.
We also got intermission, you guys. It is food in the back, so please feel free to dig in.
Wait. Oh.
That's what I'm giving them the
All right, oh, she gonna do the introduction while they gonna do that. Okay, we can play the drums. Let's do that.
We're gonna video that's gonna be played as well. And like I said, y'all feel free to dig in. It's food in the back too. Don't let that food sit there and go.
All right, I hope y'all enjoyed that. Y'all enjoyed that? Yeah. That's invoking the spirit. Thank y'all. We're going to continue and we're going to keep moving. We have like a brief video I want y'all to watch. If y'all could, bring your attention to the video.
Yes, sir.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Do I push play?
I got it.
And you can't take the intermission. Get something to eat.
That's right.
Yeah. It's them shoes. The most. Oh. Oh. God amazing.
Oh, I forgot.
Steve, is that an iPhone?
Yes.
What model?
I don't know.
No.
It's not mine.
Because he got money.
my son like that too. He take all out.
Okay.
On the street selling their newspapers is the most obvious form of local economic activity, but certainly not the only one. There is this stuff in many hustles, and in almost every black community.
What's up, kitty bitty? I've been back from her ever since she was like this. That's my main sleeve right there. You good? Give me that one. What's up, bro? Tell her, I've been knowing her since she was. That's been my itty bitty. She's still my itty bitty. What's up, bro? Don't play, man. Is that right? So can you live one more time? I'm gonna be ready.
Not bad. Good enough.
But certainly not the only one. Their interests are on many levels, as almost every black community does a mosque in some form of Muslim establishment. We have our own farm, we have our own place, we have our own bakery. Their supermarket chain encourages the black community to find their food supply there, especially local products that come from local farmers, like meat, bread, or vegetables. Bakeries across the nation range from a personal kitchen to large establishments that produce cakes, cookies, and pies, and of course, the famous Muslim bean bun. Again, both Muslim and non-Muslim brothers and sisters are
What y'all want? Y'all want some? I'm gonna look out for you.
Thank you.
Alright. You know I get those beans every year, right?
I didn't do those.
Oh. You did?
Ain't no take back. I'm sorry. It's
Girl,
eat the beans.
I'll take my drink.
the base of the nation is long land and supply chain.
So first, you didn't make the beans. Oh, shoot.
You don't lie, brother. I think you're lying.
Oh. Dang. Donna, drop the tape. You didn't have told me that.
My favorite tourist right there.
Are we listening yet?
No.
It work? No, I mean, I watch movies. That's all I do. You watch movies, yeah, what? Now I gotta argue You got the keys car? How you been getting to work? How much you eat? Oh. You don't mind dropping you off, huh? You drop both y'all off sometimes, huh? Do y'all have hours together sometimes?
That's our original moms right there. On this video, you'll actually see our very first minister, Mama Miles from the people.
I want to see it.
Of course, that's Bob what it's saying.
Yeah.
That's the original Mars from Alabama.
One of y'all got the phone. They got one too. Sure that. I love these brothers right here. Well, I see you've been shopping at Pan African.
Oh yeah. I got to charge my phone when I do it.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, he's my friend, brother. Yeah, I was there last week. Yeah. Got all this stuff, and he's like, "You want to give some stuff to the boys?" Yeah, he wants to give something to the boys.
Let's go this way. They don't mind. Yeah, you can't touch it without permission. You can't touch it without permission, okay?
People are not acceptable to change. And it's a new way of life. It's life. What really lies on it comes to people. Islam is different from the way black people are living all of their lives here under white people. We think different, we think different, we do different, we breathe and do it the will of God. But I ain't saying anything. This is the hell of North America, right? Why is this in North America hell?
That's our first cat.
And all the white people in hell. I can all our
Look close, you'll see Brother Rock on
Brown, yellow, and red. From the black man. Black man, nobody original name was, and we have been up for you sometimes.
How old is this? This is
it's not white people's fault. They're not the weakest themselves. Y'all are Jesus. This is the same people that in the Bible. And when they go, the real name is Yahoo. And that's it. If you go to the Bible, you can find it all the way through the Bible. That Moses and the prophets were talking to Here's the last, my thing, not last thing, I'm talking about last thing. Okay, so then you think, if Moses wasn't called for the law, and he did, right, he does that. One of the things that the Bible says too is who might be so you get that, because God gave the law, he said that. So he's going why people have time. Now you think you know, but it's all right. You will submit. You see what I mean? You will submit. Almighty God allows. That's it.
All right. Hey, I do want you to watch this when you get a chance to. You can watch it on YouTube. Didn't get a chance to watch it on YouTube. I knew a little bit about it. 1973. I hadn't even gotten here yet. I don't think Minister Lee had gotten here yet. You had gotten it down.
Crawling, sir.
He was crawling. You weren't even with the basement, right? At 73. So get a chance to watch it. I was just smiling seeing Bob Ray Sanders on there with an afro. When you see him, let him know he had an afro. Yeah, let Bob Ray Sanders know when you see him get an afro. Right now, we want to pull up. We're going to do the drill right now. We're going to bring up our vanguards. But I don't want to bring them up. Put your plates down for 1 second. Let's encourage them. Let's clap them in, right? Don't just I need y'all to clap them in. Don't just greet me. Clap them in. Encourage. Put your plate down for 1 second. Let me hear you. Right the other room. Let me hear you. Let me hear you. Let me hear you. All right. There you go. That's a good time right there. We're going to get ready here. I like that. I just want to break.
Vanguard? Yes, ma'am. Fall in. Move. To the front, Vanguard. How you feel? Fine, ma'am. How you feel? Fine, ma'am. Let me hear it. 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 MDT, attention. Attention. Left, as you were right, as you were left, as you were right, as you were left, as you were right, as you were right, as you were right, as you were left. Phase. Left phase. Left phase. Left phase. Left phase. Right phase. Right phase. Right phase. Right phase. Right phase. About. Phase. About. Phase. Original salute. Ready in front. Birthday salute. Muhammad. Ready in front. Vanguard salute. Farrakhan. Ready in front. March time. March. Left. 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 Right. Left. 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 Right. Left. Muhammad don't make nothing weak. That's right. Nothing loose. Nothing slack. Nothing cheap. That's right. I said Muhammad don't make nothing weak. That's right. Nothing loose. Nothing slack. Nothing cheap. That's right. Who soldiers are we? Muhammad. Who soldiers are we? Farrakhan. Muhammad. Who soldiers are we? Muhammad. Who soldiers are we? Farrakhan. Muhammad. Left leg march. Left leg march. Left leg march. Left leg march. Your left leg march. Right leg march. Your left leg march. Right leg march. Your left leg march. Right leg march. Left leg march. Right leg march.
Crossroads to the rear by your left flank march. Triple to the rear by your left flank march. Your left flank march. Your left flank march. Your left flank march. Come on. Come on. Move.
MGT.
Come on.
Single leg, leg.
Come on now.
Original salute, brigade salute,
Muhammad.
side salute, vanguard salute, boycott. One, two, vanguard. Three, represent for a living God. 1, 2, 3, live louder. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Listen up, listen up. Home run left, home run right. Triple left, triple right. Double right. Mama left, mama right. Original salute, brigade salute. Move.
Come on now. Muhammad.
Vanguard,
Yes, ma'am.
roll out.
That was fantastic. Y'all like that? That's called discipline. Right? That's just, you can't just walk up here and that's discipline. And it was and they thanked me. So I was really overly impressed. Okay. In a few minutes, we're about to bring up. All right, I'm gonna program that. Y'all give them another hand for me. Oh, brother Steve. Brother Muhammad.
Steve.
Stephen.
What time will I be back?
You said you left at 46. 7:16.
Well, she trapped.
You gonna take me back?
Where you gonna drop?
Go ahead. You do it. Walaikum salam.
It takes so long. It's so scary.
At this time, we're gonna bring up the student minister here of the city of Fort Worth.
Yep.
Take the freeway.
You know, it's just a lot I could say about this brother, but you know, he walks the walk, and when you hear him speak, you will understand what I mean. So we're gonna bring up our dear brother, student minister Lee Muhammad.
Walaikum salam.
In the name of Allah, the beneficent and merciful, I bear witness that there is no God but Allah. Muhammad is his messenger. Once again, I greet you all in the greeting words of peace in the Arabic language. Assalamu alaikum. Barakani.
Ujima. That's right.
What's the word? Ujima.
That's right.
First of all, let me thank the youth who put this evening together, and the poetry and the drill and the organization. I think they deserve a well deserved round of applause. You cannot be successful in putting anything together like this without collective work.
Yes, sir.
And taking some responsibility.
That's right.
And not passing it on to somebody else. Right. And dear brothers and sisters, very briefly, I want to talk about that. Not leaving it to somebody else.
All right.
We cannot allow another generation to pass. That we leave to them the legacy of dependence, slavery, cowardice, suffering, and death. At some point, we will have to take some collective work and responsibility to change our reality.
That's right.
This is the third day of Kwanzaa, and the word is Ujima, which means collective work and responsibility. Collective denotes the fact that it is a group of people working together, not individuals. For individuals can never be successful alone as those who are working together collectively and taking responsibility.
Yes, sir.
In the word responsibility is the word response. It is our ability to respond to what the time demands that will prove whether we are worthy to be called even human beings today.
Come on, bro.
Because God has put upon every creature that he has created a duty that they are bound to do. And ants don't wait around and wait for bumblebees to build an anthill.
Come on now. That's right.
Foxes don't wait for eagles to build them a hole.
That's right.
And eagles don't wait for chickens to build them a nest. Each one has been endowed by his creator with the ability and the responsibility to do something for itself. And so collective work and responsibility on this day means to come together with family and loved ones to share a common goal of building and maintaining the community. In the word community is commune. We have to be able to come together with the mindset of a family, of brothers, of sisters, to form a community. The Holy Quran says that He Allah has created everything in community. So ants have a community, birds have a community, fish have a community, and they all go together in a community and they all look out for one another. And so the principle of Ujima is to encourage people to make the community problems their own and work together to solve them. I know your individual problems may seem daunting, sometimes insurmountable, but if we make every other person's problem our problem and work together to solve the problem, we will find out that we will all have a better existence.
That's right.
So I want to be practical because I don't want to just have symbol without substance. To light the candles is symbol, but that symbol has to mean something. So the way we practice Ujima, number one, by supporting our neighbors.
Yes, sir.
To check on our elderly during a winter storm.
That's right.
To volunteer for a local nonprofit. To work together with the family and loved ones to build a brighter future for the next generation and the next generation. To make our community problems our own means to solve the community's problems together.
Yes, sir.
And so today we are celebrating the third day of Kwanzaa, and we celebrate this from December 26th to January 1st.
Teach, bro.
Meaning we're going to end off one year reflecting. And we're going to start the new year with a new goal in mind. When you look at these principles of Kwanzaa, there are 7 of these principles. And we honor these principles because of our heritage that we had when we were in Africa. And as Malcolm used to say when people told him they didn't leave nothing in Africa, Malcolm said, you left your mind in Africa.
Teach, bro.
Come on.
And when we leave our mind in Africa, we're in a strange land, among strange people,
right.
doing strange things.
That's right.
It's not natural for us to hate one another.
No.
It's not natural for us to kill one another
That's right.
senselessly. It is not natural for us to not help our elders. It's not natural for us to not look after our children. Every child, as if every child is our own.
That's
Right. Right.
It is our nature to unite, our nature to practice these principles. And principles always outlive individuals.
All right.
When the individual dies, Only when they die can we look at the principles by which they live their lives, and the principles are enduring.
Come on.
And so when we look at all of our giants who came among us, the enemy will always take our giants after they're gone and reduce them to a slogan.
Come on now. He's right.
We don't even study anything about Malcolm. All we know is by any means necessary.
That's all.
That's a slogan.
That's a slogan.
You reduce Martin Luther King to he had a dream.
Come on.
That's a slogan.
That's right.
But what are the principles by which they lived their lives that made them the giants that they were? The enemy never wants us to study those principles because those principles are what we need to be successful in whatever we put our minds to. And so, Ujima is based on the principle of collective work and responsibility. The significance of this principle emphasizes the importance of community cooperation and shared responsibility for each other's well-being. It encouraged individuals to work together to solve problems and uplift one another, not tear down one another.
Yes, sir.
You've heard the old saying, we're like crabs in a barrel.
Yes,
Teach,
sir.
bro.
I say, how did the crabs get in the barrel in the first place?
Come on, man.
The barrel is not a natural habitat for a crab.
That's right.
Somebody put the crabs in there.
That's right.
And every now and then they'll take one crab out,
Come on.
put him on the side, and make all the other crabs think that if I just work hard, I can be like them.
That's right.
Not realize that they were picked out of the barrel.
Select.
And once you realize that we are being selected,
Oh, I'm sorry.
when we come together, when one person gets out, you should reach back down
Come on now.
Come on.
and form a link
Right.
to pull every other crab out of that barrel because we're not supposed to be there.
Right.
We're not supposed to be living in a project all of our lives. Because a project, last time I checked, meant an experiment.
That's
Yes,
right.
That's not our natural habitat. And when you look at a lion or you look at a whale, you look at killer whales, and they perform all these tricks with killer whales, they make them jump out the water, and they pat them, right? They make them flip back in there and lift their tail up and wave at the people. I went to SeaWorld, but I don't talk about it. They wave their little old tail, right? And I figure, how did they get this big old 600-pound whale to do all these tricks? I figured it out.
What they do?
Every time they did a trick, they got fed.
Come on now.
But one time, they didn't feed them,
Uh-oh.
and the person who was supposed to feed them became dinner.
Oh.
Because you can change the characteristics of a whale.
Right.
You cannot change the nature of a whale. You can get a cub and train it up in a circus to perform tricks,
Yeah.
but every now and again, the real lion will come out.
That's right.
And that trainer will find out that you can only change the characteristics, but not the nature. I'm saying to us, beloved,
Come on.
no matter how long we've been in America,
Come on now.
no matter how long we've been performing for white people,
Come on.
acting like other than ourselves,
Yes.
you cannot change the nature of black people. What our true nature is bound to come out at
That's
some
right,
point,
that's
and
right.
it's coming out right now.
That's right.
Under the right circumstances, the God-given nature that God put in us will come out and show itself. And that's what these principles are about. They're about stirring up our natural ability, reminding us of who we are.
That's right.
So, collective work and responsibility. They have a scripture called, in the Bible, it asks the question, am I my brother's keeper?
Yeah.
Or am I my sister's keeper?
Teach, bro.
Meaning that I'm not just looking after myself, I'm looking after my brother and my sister.
That's right.
We have to know one another and love one another so much that we can put our backs together and not have to worry about what's going on the other side.
Come on
We
now.
know that this person got our back.
That's
That's the kind of community that we need
That's right.
in Black America.
That's right.
Ujima is rooted in an African tradition. Okay, sidebar.
Come on.
When they asked Malena Karinga, where did you get the idea of Kwanzaa from? He said, I was studying the teaching of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad.
That's what he said. That's right.
It's written.
Yeah.
It's on the record.
That's right.
African tradition that values communal living and collective decision making.
That's it.
There should be no dictators
Come on.
when we sit down to dialogue about our problems. We should have collective decision making. We should dialogue, and the best idea should win. The leader is not one individual. We should let the issues be the leader.
Come on now.
And whatever the issue is, we get behind the issue until we solve one issue at a time.
Right.
And quit jumping around from issue to issue and falling out every time we disagree with somebody.
That's right.
The best idea wins. That's collective work and responsibility.
That's right.
Collective work means working together as a community to achieve common goals. Do we have common problems?
Yes, we do.
Did we come on different slave ships?
Yes, we do.
Are we all in the same Titanic today?
Yes, we are.
Yes, sir.
Well, I didn't make no mistake.
No, sir.
For those of you who have trust in this Titanic, I'm here to tell you, it's going down.
That's
Right.
And if we ain't building no life rafts on the side,
Come on.
we're going down with it.
That's right.
That's right.
And it's going to take collective work and responsibility to build something of our own. So when one nation falls, another nation can come right up out of it.
That's right.
But it's going to take work. Work is symbolized by W equals F times D.
Teach right.
Work equals force times distance. If I'm pushing this rostrum and pushing this rostrum, I'm applying force. But if it's not moving, I'm not taking a distance, which means I'm not doing any work.
Right.
That's right.
Take it play.
So we can talk,
Come on.
we can march,
Yeah.
Right.
we can protest,
Yeah.
Come on.
but if we're not moving as a people, no real work is getting done.
That's right.
Because as long as we're begging, we'll never make progress.
That's right.
Right.
Frederick Douglass said there is no progress without struggle.
Right.
And the Holy Quran says that man and woman can have nothing except what they strive for.
Come on. See?
So that old song by George and Bessie, I got plenty of nothing, and nothing's plenty for me.
Some of y'all know about that song.
Yeah, they don't know about that. But nothing from nothing leaves nothing. And you gotta have something if you want to be with me.
That's right. I'm about that age.
So if we're not working and producing something, we're not applying any work.
That's right.
Because Asian people, when they come here, they just got here yesterday.
Teach bro.
But they don't protest,
No,
they don't beg, and they're least likely to actually vote.
that's right.
They come in, they have an enclave, they move together
That's right.
in a community, start a business, build houses around their business, start other businesses, and then they control what's inside of their community.
Right.
We have become a colony
That's right.
and not a community.
Uh-oh.
Because we're not working, we're allowing everybody else to do the work for us, and therefore they have control of what's going on inside our community. I heard somebody finish?
No, sir.
No, I like that.
Not yet? Hang with me. So, Ujima is collective work and responsibility. We have to have work. We have to set worthy goals. We have to encourage teamwork in various aspects of life, be it families, neighborhoods, or organizations. When we light the candles, we start on the inside.
That's right.
Then we go to the outside,
That's right.
work our way back in.
That's right.
But it all starts on the inside and works its way out because charity begins at home.
That's right. Inside job.
Charity begins in the family,
That's right.
then in the community,
That's right.
then in our organization.
That's right.
Quit trying to do something for everybody else before doing something for yourself.
That's right.
Quit trying to help everybody else before helping yourself.
That's right.
When we get together, we always have to invite somebody else
Uh-huh.
that don't look like us
Don't look like that.
to talk about family business.
Come on now.
But when they talk about family business, they don't allow you in.
Right.
Oh, I heard somebody finish right there.
All right. Tell it like it is.
But we have to start on the inside. Because if we learn to love ourselves first, then we will be able to unite, not from a vantage point of weakness, but unite from a vantage point of strength. And so, beloved brothers and sisters, we start with the family, and we recognize that each member of the community has a role in supporting others, taking accountability for the well-being of fellow community members, fostering an environment of care and support, problem solving, collaborating to address challenges faced by the community, utilizing diverse perspectives and skills to find effective solutions. So we have to have, as already Elijah Muhammad said to us,
He said we have all the qualified people that we need for self-government.
Yes.
We have lawyers,
Yes.
engineers,
Yes.
doctors.
Yes.
We even got we even got a brother that was the president.
Uh-huh.
You know how much he learned in 8 years?
Oh,
That if we ever became a free and independent nation,
what we can do?
we got the inside information.
Come on now.
We have everything we need to be successful. Just like your body has everything it needs to survive.
That's right.
And every body part has a function that it has to take care of and lead to the survival of that body. So, beloved, can I give y'all some practical application? Community projects. Organizing local initiatives such as cleanup drive.
Yeah.
Don't you just hate it? This is my pet peeve.
Come on.
Don't you just hate it when somebody's driving down the street
Oh, yeah.
and they throw a McDonald's bag?
I can't stand it.
They don't own the McDonald's.
Uh-uh.
They don't own the street,
No.
right? And they just throw it out there,
Yeah, I hate that.
waiting for who to pick it up.
But you, yeah.
See, taking responsibility means taking responsibility for your realm of influence, your environment, what's around you. So if you see trash, you pick it up. It's your neighborhood. So Minister Farrakhan said we have to work hard to make our own communities a clean, decent, safe place to live. When you drive down Berry, some of y'all who old enough to remember black and white television,
Yeah.
right? You driving down from one end of 820 and you go down there, it's like black and white. At a certain point, Point Christian University College,
Yeah.
it goes from black and white
Yeah, it do.
to color television.
Yeah, it do.
And everybody walking their dogs,
Scary.
the streets are clean, huh? Everybody clean, no trash on the ground. What's the difference? Mindset. Mindset. They say this is ours, we're gonna keep it clean. And we have to have that same mindset to turn our communities from black and white to HD,
That's right.
high definition,
That's right.
color.
That's right.
Y'all right?
Yes, sir.
Now, educational programs, we need to have more health fairs
Yeah.
that require collective effort.
That's right.
Our people are dying. Many people in this room got knowledge of holistic health
That's right.
and how to cure yourself without somebody going to a hospital and poking on you, probing you,
Yeah.
going inside of you,
Right. That's right.
and outside of you,
Yeah.
but we're not sharing that information.
That's sad.
We're not having health fairs to check on the health of our people. These are things that we have to take responsibility for and stop being, as they say, we're practicing medicine. Yeah, they practicing medicine, all right. Practicing on us. Support networks, establishing groups that provide emotional, did I say emotional?
Yeah.
Mental health is a crisis
That's right.
in our
Yes,
community
it is.
because we're not working collectively and responsibly and looking out for one another. We're allowing the television and the PlayStation to raise our children. And it is causing emotional imbalance. You wake up in the morning, Facebook, Instagram. I'm not telling you not to get on it. I'm just saying get some balance, man.
That's right.
Your whole world should not revolve around social media.
Right. Right.
Social media should not be your suicide hotline.
Come on now. That's right.
You want to tell all these people that you think is your friend that you're thinking about killing yourself. And most of the people on there, just because you say you got 1,000 friends, most of them are not your friends.
Teach, bro.
Right. So collective responsibility is reaching out and touching somebody.
That's right.
Huh? We've lost an art of communication. Looking at somebody across the table and talking to them over dinner.
Right.
It's all behind a computer screen now. That's not collective work and responsibility. That is being more alienated from one another. So we need support networks for financial, logistical support for those who need within our community. Mentorship programs. Encouraging experienced individuals, I said experienced individuals, to guide younger members. Fostering growth and development through what? Shared knowledge. And then finally, brothers and sisters, have to strengthen the community bond. We have to foster relationships built on trust and mutual respect. Mutual respect or respect precedes love. We walk around talking about we love each other all day. But if you don't respect, you don't love. So if we disrespect and say we love, we're lying to everybody, including ourselves. So first we have to learn to mutually respect one another.
Yes, sir.
Now you probably don't know this, but I graduated Carter High School, but I did learn something.
Okay.
I learned about prefixes and suffixes.
Whoa, what did you?
And a prefix, RE, means to do again.
Okay.
Respect means to look. So to respect somebody means you have to look again. Take another look and observe them. Maybe it's something you're overlooking that's causing you to disrespect them. Because all of us have value. We're just not looking close enough to find the value in one another. So respect precedes love. Once we have love, then we can sit down and engage in enhanced problem solving. Meaning that we have diverse ideas, but they must lead to innovative solutions that benefit everyone. Increase resilience. A united community can better withstand challenges and adversity. Now, brothers and sisters, by all accounts, black people should not even be here.
Okay. You're right.
By all accounts.
Yeah.
They still trying to figure out how we survive. But we learned something in the nation about aerodynamics.
Come on, teach.
And according to the white scientists of this world, they say according to the law of aerodynamics, a bumblebee ain't supposed to fly.
Right.
Because the body is too big for the small wings.
That's what they say.
And according to the law of aerodynamics, they can't figure out how the bumblebee can fly. The same way they haven't figured out how black people survive the Middle Passage. They haven't figured out how we survived plantation life. They haven't figured out how we survived 100 years of lynching. They haven't figured out how we survived Jim Crow, police brutality, because we are functioning like the bumblebee from a higher law that they don't know nothing about. We have relied on our Creator to guide us through everything that we've been through. And we're under His law, and that's why we're still here. So, beloved brothers and sisters, in my conclusion, Ujima serves as a powerful reminder of the strength found in unity and cooperation. By embracing collective work and responsibility, we can create thriving communities where everyone contributes to each other's success. As we celebrate Kwanzaa, let us commit ourselves to practicing Ujima, not just during this week, but throughout the year. You're back in Liberty, Texas, Port, Texas, went over grandmama's house, and she had the 10 Commandments in every room, even in the bathroom.
Yeah, I remember that.
Huh? You sitting there reading the 10 Commandments everywhere. You know, we should do these 7 principles like that.
Teach, bro.
We should stop waiting to the end of the year.
That's right. That's right.
And come into community-wide Kwanzaa events.
That's right.
And try to out-black each other.
That's right.
We really should study these things every day. It should be on the wall for our children to see, for us to see. So every day throughout the year, we are reminded of these principles by which we're supposed to be living our lives. So, beloved, when you look at the ants, Solomon said, "Oh, you sluggards." I ain't calling nobody no name, but "Oh, you sluggards," mean lazy people. Go to the ant and study the ant. It don't have no leader telling it what to do.
No.
It knows what to do.
Okay.
See? If you ever, Brother Ricky, saw an anthill, and you accidentally, on purpose, kicked it over, just to see what would happen.
Right. Yeah,
now, you didn't just keep your foot in there because you knew better than that.
Right.
But you just kicked it over just to see what's going to happen. And when the ants come out, they come out in fight mode.
Yes, they do.
And when they don't see a danger, they're not going to sit there and argue with each other about what happened. What we gonna do? Oh, we quit. I'm out of here. I'm tired of y'all. Later. I'm taking all my balls and going home. I quit. No. All the ants, they're gonna look around and they're gonna get busy and rebuild the ant hill. So when somebody attacks our community, don't point the finger at each other. Get to work. Let's just keep building until we get to where we need to be. So, beloved, and the bees, when the ants, they had this long line and they stealing food. Yeah. Okay, borrowing food. Right. They got this long line. Every ant is not carrying food. Some of them are scouts. Okay. They scout. They looking out. And the other ones are carrying. In the Quran, when the Muslims were at war, some of them were to pray, and some of them were to keep watch. See? While they prayed. And so somebody praying, when they got through praying, somebody else would stand guard, and they would go pray. We have to look out for each other like that. While one is working, one is keeping guard. One is watching. One is making sure everything is all right, and then we switch out, and we keep on working together. Right? In the miseducation of the Negro, what did he wasn't saying? Two black people. One starts a store on this side of the street, the other starts a store on that side of the street, and they're in competition with each other, trying to buy each other out. And then one big white corporation comes in and buys both of them out. But if they had united their resources, pooled together, they would have been competition for somebody other than themselves. That's what we got to do. We got to be like that, and we got to be like that beehive. Y'all know the bees? Yeah. You accidentally on purpose hit a beehive and took off running? They gonna come get you. Huh? Or they gonna come get you. That's right. They ain't like the ants. But each bee has a specific role. Okay. Some gathered nectar, others cared for the queen, some defended the hive, but together they ensured the survival and productivity of the colony. And similarly, we must work together as a community to keep our community together. And so finally, brothers and sisters, all of us, like every body part has an aim and a purpose. And no body part is more important than the other body part. Okay? The lung ain't talking about I'm better than y'all, I'm quick. Right? I don't need none of y'all. The brain ain't talking about, well, if y'all don't think ain't nothing gonna happen. He said, y'all ain't going nowhere, I'm walking out by myself. No. Each organ part has a specific function. That's where you get the word organization from. And we have to each know our function. And all of us fit together like pieces to a puzzle. That's right. Those 100 pieces, well, those 1,000 pieces, puzzle. Yeah. When you take it out, you scramble it up, what's the first thing you do? You look for parts that are similar. That's right. You touch them together, and it don't fit. You don't throw that piece together because it don't fit. It just didn't fit with that piece. That's right. You put it to the side. You find some other piece that it does go with. And then you got another piece that it goes with. And then you can reach for that piece that didn't fit at first and put it together. But until we think like that and quit throwing one another away because we're looking for uniformity, right? When we should just be looking for unity. Come on now. And because this person don't fit our idea of what a freedom fighter looks like, throw them away. Right. No, you just gotta find where they fit in. That's right. Because if one piece is missing out of that puzzle, you're not gonna have a complete picture. That's right. So let us all find our place. Come on. Where we fit in. Let's complete this picture. And when we step back and look at it, it's gonna say freedom, justice, and equality for black people in America. So, Ujima. I say. Thank you for listening. Give her a round of applause. Give her a round of applause. All right, you did a good job. Yes, y'all did. Yes, you did. Yes, y'all did.
So before out of here, I just wanted to get 2 or 3 people in the audience and tell me, like, what do you feel about the principle of Ujima? And it doesn't have to be long. It means collective work and responsibility. And you can even describe what you saw here tonight. Come on, y'all. Don't be shy. I'm gonna go to you.
That's right.
Look, I'm a teacher's assistant, so I do this for a living. You don't speak, I'm a.
You're right. She wants to know, how did you feel about today and the principle? Anybody? There you go. What did you think about the principle today? There you go. That's how you do that.
What did you see today?
I saw the work of Ujima, collective work and responsibility. Just watching the youth come together, work together, and in step, with one another. So that's what we have to do. And it's their time. It's the time for the youth. We're here for counseling, but I have to step up. They are the next generation, the gospel generation. So we saw it tonight.
Yeah.
Right here, they ready.
I saw it today. I love coming here every year, being involved. I like the lentil beans, everything. Every time.